Well, I want to focus on something you said before, which is efficiency. And that's a really big idea because when we talk about like who pays for tariffs, we always talk about it in very explicit terms, right? What are trade clients of Citi doing in efficiency terms that mean that essentially nobody explicitly pays for the tariff, but it's paid for in other ways?
Yeah. I would say that with exception of very few companies which have a very simple business model of just repassing goods, all our clients are very focused on minimize the impact to the end consumer. And with that, they go to all the partners, right? They go to the suppliers, then they push to renegotiate agreements. And they go to their partners on the logistics side and so on. And they go to the banks, right? And they look up, we need to reassess this. Or I'm thinking about building this, or I'm thinking about changing the supply chain from here to there. How can we make this more efficient? And that has been a lot of what we have been doing, which is benchmarking supply chains from one side to the other and helping our clients to thinking about how you leverage financial instruments to enable the supply chain be more efficient on that one. And that will drive efficiency. So my base case is that a good amount of the tariff impact will not be reaching the end consumer.
So, I mean, we've seen one indicator recently, I would say the jobs report, that hiring has slowed in the United States. Do you feel like that's a path to efficiency for some clients?
100%. I think really people looking at activities which can be automated and can be done by machines, by agentic AI.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, it's a path to efficiency for every industry.
And what about the process of reshoring? Like people basically saying, you know what, I'm not going to import this anymore. I'm going to make this here, or I'm going to find a domestic supplier of this. Are you seeing that in your business? Because that's obviously the hope of a lot of these policies, right, is that it drives domestic investment.
Yeah. And most of those cases, those are multi-year investments and several $1 billion, right, depending on the industry. So I think, yes, the answer is we're starting to see more and more of that as those deals start to be perceived as more perenne, right, more permanent than a negotiation.
So you are seeing those conversations happening?
We are seeing starting it more now than a couple months ago, I would say.